Welcome back to the campus of East Texas Baptist University. Thank you for clicking in today on the ETBU Sportsnet for ETBU Extra, or watching later on the YouTube feed of all the segments that we record today for you Tiger fans to see what's happening in Tiger athletics. Just got through talking with Janae Shirley, head Lady Tiger softball coach, now to talk Tiger baseball. And the Tigers had a rare Tuesday night game on their schedule last night against an American Southwest Conference opponent, Laterno, but it was not a conference game. It was just a pickup game to pickup game. It's not like you got together and said, hey, we're just going to play baseball on the street. It was a game that both coaches agreed to. They needed to play this late in the season. And of course, the Tigers win last night by a score of 13-3. So I guess things went very well yesterday in Longview.
We played well. We really did. We did a lot of good things. We executed some stuff that we had worked on in practice and executed it very well. And some guys got some reps, and Kyle Lowson got another start under his belt, so that was good heading into to the last weekend and to tournament time. So yeah, I was very pleased.
Kyle Lowson with the start and the win, 4-2 on the year. How big was that for him last night to get that start and pick up that win going into the final weekend of the regular season?
Oh, it's huge. He hasn't, he had a little bit of a setback, earlier in the season, so we've been kind of bringing him along, and come tournament time to have another guy that, with the ability to start a ball game is going to be huge. So for him to go out and have success and to feel good doing it was huge for him and huge for us as well.
Of course, you only get one home run in the game, winning 13-3. I thought that was kind of strange. That was from Connor Combs, his 14th of the year. The 58th, Kenneth, or 57th on the year? 57th or 58? Who's counting?
I think it's 58.
58 on the year for the team. I've asked you again. I'm going to ask this question again. Why is the baseball going out of the park?
We're getting good pitches to hit and getting a lot of guys on base, putting pressure on their pitching staffs. And, when we're getting those good pitches, we're putting good moves on it and finding barrel. We've been fortunate to see the ball fly around.
Of course, you had that rare game last night against Laterno. Let's go back to last weekend, the regular season home series. Before I talk nuts and bolts of each game, how did all the special activities go? You had Kids Day at the park, the James Morgan Memorial Weekend game, as well as Senior Day.
It went perfect. I didn't get to see any of our BP or anything because I was out with my girls in the bounce houses, playing. But it was perfect. It was a great atmosphere. Pre-game of Game 1, I even saw Coach West walking around with a big ball of cotton candy. So it was, it was the exact, of what I envisioned of being that atmosphere for the kids and the families to come out and enjoy the game. And the Morgan family was, they were blown away with the ceremony and giving the award to Connor again this year. And it was a special day for our seniors as well that we were, celebrating that day as well. So it was a good day.
Now, when you set up this James Morgan Memorial Award to given to a player who best emphasized Tiger athletics, their Christian walk, how they serve in the community, did it surprise you that Connor Combs got it for the second year in a row?
No, not at all. He received the award last year as voted on by his teammates as a sophomore. And that's what a lot of people don't understand is that he's still a young guy. And for him to receive that honor last year as a sophomore and again this year as a junior, it really kind of sets the bar pretty high for whoever's going to win it next. So, it's good that his teammates recognize that, and and hats off to him as well for how he carries himself.
Well, as you went into the series, University of Mary Hardin-Baylor, you needed wins. You needed wins because you're trying to end up at first place of the regular season to host one of those first-round tournament games. Friday night, you're down 7-3 in the bottom of the seventh. What were you thinking? Because next two innings are just unbelievable.
Honestly, what I was thinking is how much I could run everybody and get away with it after the game. Because we showed up flat. We played flat. We had some things not go our way. And, really kind of carried our emotions on our shoulders a little bit. But, and oddly enough, it took Connor Combs pulling everybody to the side and really kind of, waking everybody up. And as soon as he did that, we just ignited and started having good at-bats, started hitting the ball hard and really controlling what we could control.
I was watching the highlights of that ball game, And when Connor Combs hit the grand slam, I saw a different little excited step from the third base box that I've seen in the past. He's kind of got excited a little bit.
Yeah, I was pumped. I mean, how could you not? I mean, we were coming from down 7-3 in the seventh, and and I told our guys, I mean, just think if we would have played all 9 innings, especially where we're at in the season right now, what we have the ability to do at the end of the year. Anytime that you can win a game, however you do it, is huge, and that's, I mean, with that comes a lot of excitement. That's for sure.
In Game 1, they went 18-8. Like I said, they're down 7-3. The Tigers in the bottom of the seventh. They score 15 runs over the next 2 innings to win 18-8. Very great offensive power there by the Tigers on Friday night. Moving to Saturday, you win 6-3 in the first game, 15-9 in the second game. Once again, your Tigers perform well in those 2 games to sweep the series.
Yeah, the first game Saturday, we probably played as solid as a baseball game as you could play. We had a solid pitching performance by Ashley Dukes, gave us a chance to win. Kept their guys off balance all game long through strikes, and breaking ball was working good, and we hit really well in situations, ran the bases really well to get us in scoring position, and really played a nice ball game. Game 3, we came out, didn't get the best of the pitching performances. We kind of all over the place and forced us to throw fastballs, in good hitting counts, and they hit it well. They did a nice job hitting our guys and putting themselves in a good position. But our guys just battled back and was able to take control of the game. So it was good to see.
So Tigers sweep the series against University of Mary Hardenberger last weekend, and when all the games are played in the American Southwest Conference last week, and we go into the final weekend, teams battling for the top spot. ETBU 16-5, Concordia 16-5, Hardin-Simmons 15-6. All 3 teams have weekend series against different opponents, and you've heard this cliche before. If the Tigers want to win their regular season, they got their destiny in front of them. They can take care of business with a sweep of 3-0. So that's what's on your mind, right, Coach?
Yeah, I mean, it's that's a possibility. I think if you really kind of go into the mindset of, we got to sweep here, then you can really kind of get things to snowball on you a little bit if things aren't going your way. So what we've been telling our guys is really just to control what we can and play our brand of baseball. And the game always dictates what you do. The situation, the standings don't dictate it. The opposing team doesn't dictate it. The game of baseball will dictate what you're supposed to do. And as long as we're taking care of those things and how we approach the game, we're going to have a chance to win. Doesn't always happen, but we like to put ourselves in good positions.
Of course, the weekend series final of the season is in Pineville, Louisiana against Louisiana College. Game Friday at 7 p.m. and then doubleheader on Saturday, 1 p.m. and 3:30 p.m. Will you be watching the scoreboard to see how the other teams are going that day, Coach, or do you put that in the back of your mind and say, I don't even worry about that?
I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm going to worry about what we can control and worry about our guys and how our ball games are going and making sure we're taking care of our business. And how it shakes out at the end is how it's going to shake out. So hopefully we'll be one of the top 2, hopefully the top seed, and get a chance to host here, next weekend. It's just going to take us playing good baseball. So,
can you give us a scouting report on Louisiana College as you face the weekend series with them?
Nope.
No scouting report.
No
scouting report. Just go down. Like what you said a while ago. The game dictates how you approach it as things happen in the ball game. Situations dictate what you do as a coach and the coaching staff making decisions and players. Well, Coach, do you feel that your team is ready for the challenge this weekend? Because this is where you wanted. I mean, you had a little lull in the season where you lost a few games and some I want to call it, maybe you had a Jesus meeting with your team at that time or not. But are you and the coach staff pleased with where you're standing right now as you head into this final weekend?
We're starting to peak out. Okay, we're playing our best baseball right now. You don't want to be playing your best ball 3 weeks into the season or even 5 weeks into the season. You want to be playing it right here at the end and have all the momentum going into the tournament. So, we're playing great baseball. We're hitting on all cylinders and we're doing a nice job. So, I think as a coaching staff, we're very pleased where we're at. Obviously, our kids know where we stand. They know what's at stake and know what needs to be done in order to stay on top. But again, like I told you, there's everybody in the conference wants to be the top team. It's going to be the team that does what it takes to be on top, that's going to get that spot. So if we do exactly what is needed, Dr. Blackburn, how are you, sir? If we do what's needed, then we'll be just fine.
Well, Coach, thank you for your time today on ETB Extra. Any final words before you get to leave on this Wednesday afternoon and take care of practice this afternoon?
No, sir. Just keep tabs on us this weekend and wish us the best of luck. And hopefully we'll see you on the campus at East Texas Baptist next weekend.
That's right, because we definitely would like to host that first-round games right here at Woodsfield on the campus. Tigers enter in the weekend series, 26-11 on the year, 16-5 in American Southwest Conference play. They're tied currently with first place against Concordia. Very important series. Don't go away. Still more Tiger athletics to come. Talking Tiger sports here on ETB Extra. Back in just a moment.